Betterified 6, Bestified. And I'm sure you're asking right now, what even is this game? And that is going to require some explanation. But thankfully the game starts off with a cutscene, which will allow me to give you at least the basics. Also starts out with me getting a sick Chivo, which is probably one of the few that I'll get in the game, because they seem kind of difficult. Well, anyway. So, back in the late 2000s, there was a game, or probably more accurately an engine created, called Super Mario Bros. X by Redigit. Yes, the developer of Terraria. It was a fairly simple way to create a fan game for Super Mario Bros., and actually a pretty good one, though still quite janky. Years later, people would eventually take the same basic engine, but kind of fix it up, make it a lot less janky, and that turned into Super Mario Bros. X2, which is what I'm currently playing right now. Betterified, on the other hand, is based off of an original, test game, I suppose you could call it, created by Redigit, kind of to show off exactly what the engine was capable of, and how it worked and all that sort of stuff, called The Invasion 2. I guess originally based off of a pack of levels called The Invasion, turned into a full game. Okay, Sin Man. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the problems there. I can see how that would happen. There's also several other that, Anyway. So eventually what people did was take the Invasion 2 and make a better version of it. Take that as a shitpost version of it. It's a shitpost version of the original test game, The Invasion 2. And there have been 5 entries prior to this one in this series. But Betterified 6, Bestified, really lives up to its title because it's apparently the largest and most effort put into creating a shitpost version of the original demo game for Super Mario Bros. X. And of course I saw this and I said, oh yes, I love shitpost games. Please, I need to play this. Also, I saw Raocow playing this, and that actually describes a lot of the games I play. Just I saw insert person here playing this, and then I decided to. Also, I'm going to keep my series purposely behind his, so look forward to some weird upload schedules. Anyway, back to Sin Man and what he's up to. Yeah, that is just straight up Graham, I think, from Ario Sorrow. This time called Ted. Also, the one character who has an avatar in their text, which, sure. Anyway, this is also a good excuse for me to be able to play some Mario, which never really have on this channel. I do quite like the Mario games, but not usually I don't really have a way to play them otherwise, to be honest. Whereas a nice free game like this provides perfect opportunity for that. By the way, I will have a link to both the original trailer for Bestified 6 in the description, which does contain some spoilers, so look out for that. I mean, I've already been spoiled on the first few worlds of the game, so unfortunately, a lot of this is going to be at least somewhat familiar. Still plenty of game to go, though. Okay. Anyway, but also have the link to the game proper if you want to play it yourself. Why not? And there you go, everybody. That's the plot. So here we go. Mario. Got jump, got run, etc. and so on. Also got spin jump that you got in Super Mario World. All that sort of stuff. Mushrooms, of course, play the first second of the Amen break, as you would expect. But anyway, let's get on to the game. That was Link. Also take another one of these. And, yep. Pipe's looking a lot less accessible right now. And yeah, this character here, from what I remember, it's from some other Super Mario Brothers X episode reference and... Welcome to Betterified 6, everybody. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, yes. This is what I want. Mario slowly forgets. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to try and explain, like, references or whatever as far as I even can while playing this, because I am sure that there's many that I am not going to understand in any way at all. Regardless, though. Yeah, still based off of the original Invasion 2, and still has a lot of the design. Not that, I'll be honest, I ever actually played it myself, so I'm not super familiar with it. And maybe more importantly, I'm also atrocious at Mario. Yeah, absolutely terrible. So do not expect to sort of... maybe it's just from years of watching pro-level Mario players, but I swear that even just trying to make sure that I understood how the controls for this worked and everything just resulted in, well, embarrassment. For example, that. Look, that's what the magic of video editing is about, right? That's gonna be more or less what I'm relying on here. All right. I saw that this thing dips below the surface, and unlike, say, a Super Mario World, Mario Bros. X is very generous with the hurt boxes on some things. You know, for example, bottomless pit planes, but also stuff like lava. If you even touch a pixel of lava, you're dead. Dead! That's how it goes. And that's how I got here. This is extremely normal. But I mean, in some ways it does make the level easier. More Mario forgets, the easier time I'm gonna have, and I appreciate that. It sort of. Also a lot more sepia tone, but you know, that's just aside from that. These hoop stars here are also a cause of worry for me. Yeah, there we go. Ah, yes. This is, once again, very good. Got! I told you, absolutely atrocious at Mario, which is only going to be more on display as I'm sure I get farther into this. After all, fan games usually tend to be the sort that are significantly more difficult. By the way, yes, the holes in water, definitely. I don't know how you could forget that, but, well, here we are. Also, that appears to be a Mega Man blocks, which you can change characters in this. You can change the Toad, but, yep. I can't go in that door. Yeah, let me just think back a couple minutes ago. Yep. Now, if only you could give me another power-up or 3, please. Oh, now I'm swimming. Whatever. But somehow I still don't trust myself, even with Mario's increasingly spotty memory and cool fog gif over the screen. Okay, now this is a lot more normal. Oh, in fact, just a 1-1 recreation. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, but yeah, you can see here, the Mario-ness is very much intact right now. Nothing. Mario-ness is very much intact and definitely plays as such. You get the momentum, you got the basic movements, all that sort of stuff. And it is pretty... like I said, even the original one did a fairly decent job at that sort of thing. So anyway, that is first level, just like how I remember it. A good follow-up right to the previous one, right? Alright. Oh, also, Leaf with smile on it. It's one happy, very good sprite replacement for a Leaf, right? Okay. This, if I remember... I'm not going to remember every one of these levels. You know, it is very explicitly said, go into this game blind, because it gets very stupid. But, you know. Well, these aren't rad coins. These are red coins. Two very different, very distinct sort of things, right? Oh boy. Unfortunately, yeah, the way that this level, even in the original, was it's a good old flying test, which I am not good at. Yep. Well, thankfully, it's actually pretty easy to just land back on the cloud and then, you know, long enough to just run back the other way. Ultimately, that's what I'm probably going to be doing, to be collecting the red coins and not rad coins, you understand? A rad coin would have, like, radioactive elements to it. It would be, like, green or something, right? Even though, as we all know, radiation is not green in any way. It's most radioactive materials are just kind of like a metallic silver, as, you know, any sort of metal is. As I've talked about plenty of times, but the thing is, the whole radium dye, showing it as green and everything like that, is so entrenched in pop culture that it's impossible to really, you know, distinguish it from actual radiation and whatnot. Though some things do glow, being radioactive and everything like that. Usually like a blue or like a yellow, I think that is. If I'm remembering that correctly. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not that kind of doctor. I'm a you know, the fake doctor on the internet because I thought it was a good name when I first came up with it. You know, you gotta call yourself something online, right? And I did. I called myself this, right? Anyway, no P speed indicator for this game. Just look for when Mario starts to do the Naruto run, as is tradition, really. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. X got a lot of different power-ups and whatnot. You do get the Tanuki Leaf, you also get the proper Tanuki suit and all that sort of stuff. And although there is clearly the, you know, inspiration... Honestly, it's like, for all I know, that's a glitch. Music missing, graphics missing, there's nothing very ominous about this. Take that, though. That's always fun. I mean, look, it's Mario Bros. X, mostly based off of Mario Bros. 3, but also does have a lot of elements from, you know, Super Mario World and the like on it. No, this is fine. Trust me. The coins weren't rad. We've already established this. This is due to something else. But I didn't. Anyway, I'm going in this door, which beautifully laid out. Anyway. Oh, Eat Fog Island. Well, definitely going to want to go there. Good loading tip. By the way, all these loading tips are fake. I mean, as if I even need to explain that. Anyway. All right. Yes, the world's name is Monday, by the way. That is, if you're also wondering about what the title of the video is about. Yes, it's not just eating fog, but that I don't know. Look, I'm just gonna go by whatever the game says, ultimately. But here, a little bit more pleasant, a little bit easier, a little bit less me trying to grapple with using the Tanuki Leaf, you know. Moderately less. Once again, atrocious, but you got the reserve box regardless. I mean, here, like I said, you can also switch over to Toad with this very abstract sort of pausing screen. So, hey, how's Toad work? Toad controls a lot better. But I mean, Mario's the canonical character. It's not Super Toad X, it's Super Mario Bros. X 2. Plus the 2 refers to Toad. And yeah, it's the Super Mario Bros. 2 style of everything going on here. Including, like, holding stuff over his head and all that. Toad, from what I understand, it's like even in the original game. But even when I played back, OG Super Mario Brothers 2 was very much my preferred character. Okay, then fine. Because, well, you know. It's sick drums and bass, amen break. Was always like the best character to control. It was pretty much it. So, you know. There you go. Crime still sitting at a healthy 1. It's got a warp to Valhalla here, which, where the danger looking everywhere. Or could go eat fog. Nah, we'll leave fog a little bit later. Still plenty of levels to go back in World 1, though, right? For example, look at this enormous HUD element that has been introduced. I have no idea what it's from, but I mean, you know. It's pretty good. Rinkas. By the way, if you've never played any of the Super Mario Bros. X stuff, prepare for a lot of Rinkas. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Well, that's not great. Unless... I'm going back to Mario. Mario's the canonical character. What even causes... It's now slowly going down. No? Look, whatever. But beware the danger. It's like... I feel like I don't really need to do too much to beware the danger when, you know, it's a gigantic bar at the top of the screen at all points in time. I guess just be aware of the bar, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go before I go. It's fine. Oh, this is good. Ah! Jesus. I'll just take this. Also got rid of all of my other HUD elements here, seemingly, which is pretty great. Ah! Still gonna get my sweet extra 1-up. Oh, and of course it doesn't reset between areas, because why would it? Thankfully, for whatever reason, your power-ups get maintained through the... Really? That's what we're doing. Oh. Well, at least the danger's over. Now I'm gonna leave before I die via Bowser. I mean, I guess staying on the ground would definitely help there. Definitely missed an NPC right at the beginning, didn't I? Oh yeah, it's the fuzzy here. Anyway. Now then. Misplaced. There's something in the upper right corner. What is that? It looks like a... something? A moon? Hey! I love this dumb game. Well, so yeah, of course, in the original Invasion 2, that just straight up led to, you know, an actual sub-level. Not so much here. There we go. It's not just a simple sort of thank you, Toad. Wait a second, aren't you right here? Okay. I suppose it's a legally distinct Toad. Crime still sitting at a healthy 3. What causes crime to go up or down? I got no idea. Anyway. Sockhouse. Told you the Rinka and everything. It's Mario is... What happened to Mario's nose, by the way? This disturbs me on a personal level. It's probably normal. Actually, it's probably just a part of the game, let's be real here. That is a good JPEG of socks. Alright, alright. Jeez. Look, man, your sock already took off my nose. No, it's back. I mean, that's a good place to get power-ups, I guess. There have been several sequels to Paper Mario. Thousand-Year Door, Super Paper Mario. Any other ones? Paper Jam. Was that even before or after Sticker Star, Color Splash, and Origami King? I mean, aside from the Glitter in the Air, which I do not remember from the Paper Mario series, honestly, only played the first two. So you know. And there's your bit. I don't even know if I want to continue to have, you know, I don't even know if I want to continue to have my sock here. To be honest, I never really liked Goomba's shoe all that much. I always thought it was like, you know, it's Yoshi, but kind of bad. I should have seen that coming. Well, anyway. Because we all know that, like, it's like, how am I going to be able to get all my badge points if I get all these levels without having me go to the screen? No. Yeah, by the way, I do play with badge points only. Why do you need anything else? Oh, I need extra health. Or no, you don't. You can just equip up the badges that give you extra health. Really now. Well, Mario RPG is going to be having a sequel come out pretty soon, so... Well, a remake come out pretty soon, so... should probably be more cautious than I'm being right now. Well, whatever. I didn't destroy everything just yet. Only mostly. Great. Well, this is going to be a bit of a tricky thing to do. Maybe I can just do a quick tail swipe here. Although, you know, also I could just hit a block, get the level up, get the very destructive level ups. You know, it's sort of like when you do a level up and it does like a big burst of whatever. Cool. Ah! Okay. Toad, is that good enough? Thank you. Honestly, it looked more blue to me, also. Why this is bad, I guess. No Kaizo traps in Super Mario Bros. X, by the way. It's just, you win the level, you win the level. Star Hub, which I remember is a pretty extensive sort of thing. She'll maybe do that a little bit later. Extensive hub, that is. Not like an extensive, it's not like a level. No, surprisingly enough, in a game like this, the Star Hub is in fact a hub and not a level. We're all very surprised. By the way, am I just gonna die doing this? No, it's just nothing. Honestly, kind of surprised. Anyway. So, got the fighter flies over here, which you can't even touch at all. They're very annoying sort of enemies. Do I have you, though? No secret exit, eh? Well, I guess I might as well do this! Yeah. And here we got Wario. With a classic Wario sort of shimmying on the ground. I do appreciate that. Well, anyway, there's also like a shoulder charge. I don't know how to activate that. So, thankfully, I do still have, you know, a... yes. Keep that in mind, everybody. What do you use it for? I don't know. I mean, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to just, you know, try it out in any room that I can. Thanks to, again, watching a lot of Raukow's playthrough, I kind of have a good idea of where it's not used, but I don't have a good idea of where it is used. Anyway. Cool stuff. I mean, it's not a secret exit. It's true. It's just... I don't know what it could possibly be, to be honest. Gonna have to go figure that one out later. In the meantime, I gotta go continue playing Super Paper Mario. Which, to be honest, not one of the better Paper Marios. I mean, I do think that it is, I mean, it's more of a platformer focus, which is of course what Mario is known for and everything like that. But I don't Please stop leveling up in my presence here. You know what? I'm just gonna go. But anyway, yeah, it's like as a platforming game and whatnot. Not really the most somewhat frustrating to actually play. I'm gonna go back to the sock house. I'm not gonna touch a sock though. The guy said stay away from his socks. So I'm gonna stay away from his socks. It's also raining power-ups here in the form of, you know, what would normally be one of the more annoying parts about fall. I'm not gonna complain. Isn't that kind of how the Mario 3D world started out? Cerebrum ex machina. Of course. It's the Metroid level. With Sonic 2 music. I mean, it's like you got the purple lava here, right? What more do you need? I'll keep this. Also, there's that green light that is apparently a coin or ring, as it were. What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, I got that good smoke jiff. Getting some work out again. Also, booze. Ah, whatever. It's not like I need the sock anyway. The guy told me not to touch a sock, but he didn't tell me anything about the sock outside, you know? Booze. Originally named Boo Diddley, after Bo Diddley, who knew how to play 2 sports. Atrocious Mario games, once again. I want to remind everybody of this. Tetrominos? I don't know why. Okay. Look, they're here. They're doing Tetromino stuff. That's all I know. Man, I can't believe they didn't leave that reference to a 90s sports figure here. So I think originally this was in the original Invasion 2, this was a big elevator. Now it's just Metroid. Kind of completes the reference a little bit better now, doesn't it? Well, anyway. Atrocious. At Mario, you understand. Yep, that's how you enter a door. Anywho, also I saw those Crash Bandicoot blocks up there, and I also see that Sin Man in the upper right corner. Daddy Brain! Daddy Brain is, of course, the... I tried. Daddy Brain is, of course, the antagonist from the other Betterified games. Damn it. You're given a Dapper Top hat and... Oh, God! Anyway, back to Daddy Brain. Dapper Top hat and also monocle. There you go. And due to not being, you know, the same as Mother Brain, is actually possible to hit on the head here. Which, again, I already knew because I've already seen other people... Well, one other person, Raocow, play this. And... just stand right here. There we go. Much better. Already going significantly better. Canes, though, pretty easy, pretty punishable attack. So you gotta really consider that when you're fighting the boss, especially in a Mario game. Like, hey, what's the most punishable attacks and whatnot? Really gotta optimize your... you know, DPS and all that. Damn it. Whatever. Look, that take care of that. Now get out of here, Sin Man. Hi, Boom Boom. For no reason. Because God knows that I didn't just do like an actual pretty decent boss. You also got to throw Boom Boom in here, you know. It's contractual. It's contractual. Forget about that. Gotta make sure he gets included in his quota of levels. The Subgar Caverage, World 2. But I'm gonna go do Eat Fog Island, of course. Maybe I'm gonna go check out the Eat Fog. Reach enlightenment after eating at least 300 fog. Using, of course, extremely good controls. It's weird because this is definitely a level that was made way after the Invasion 2 and is obviously an actual level. And yet, you're given wacky nonsense controls A pretty banging soundtrack. I got no idea what it's from. And the instruction to eat fog. Eat fog. Anyway. Good stuff. And I do know, again, from already watching other people play the game, that it's like you can just skip a good amount of the fog and still be perfectly fine. Come on, where's my cool first second of the amen break? My Boo Diddley's getting killed by Super Meat Boy. Ah! Super Meat Boy implements of destruction. Alright, get back in here. Thank you, Mario Maker instructions. I certainly would not know what to do otherwise. I mean, seriously, how could you? You know, eat Fog Island. The island where you eat fog, right? This makes a lot of sense. I mean, hell, I would say it makes too much sense. Should really cut back on it a little bit. It's starting to become confusing. Boos move fast in Super Mario Bros. X, and certainly when you have, you know, D-pad movement, as if you're doing game development for the first time or something, and you're just trying to figure out how to move a character around on a screen, does make things a little bit different. But I mean, you know, it's a Mario Maker reference, as established from the objective type of thing, right? This is basically just like Mario Maker. This is literally much. Got me. I don't know. There's clearly a the weird way that this. Anyway. Okay, I didn't get fooled by the Bill Blast this time, so I think I should be okay here to finish consuming all of the moisture that I so desire, which is to say 300. Well, if I can. I don't know. Once again, the funky movement. It's like bullet bill blasters don't shoot when you're next to them, but I don't know about when you have at least attained enough enlightenment to be able to start to float on your own and everything like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be fine. Mario hacks created for super gamers, unless it is explicitly a shitpost hack, and then I think that this is like the only kind that I'm going to be able to play on my own. And there are still plenty of them that exist that certainly I would not be able to get even close to. Hello, Boo. I'm going to run you into that. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, great. Fine. Well, I'll also take the Dragon Coin just because I'm right here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, look, little Boo blocks. That's fun. Oh, only being able to be saved by the sake of drums and bass, right? Oh my god. Mario, please, you need to eat this fog. Otherwise you will die. 82. Almost there. Oh, I can feel the enlightenment in my veins right now. Yeah! That's how you do it. A lot of lives, too, in case you care. Which doesn't even do anything. It's not... Anyway. The Forest of Society, but that is clearly a late game sort of level, so, you know. I'm instead just going to go up and let's check out the hub, as it were. Oh. Yeah, you know, first world represented by candles and a table. That's about right. All extremely good representations, I'm sure, of the future ones, too. Power-up storage. Could use a few of those. I mean, I guess I could use a mushroom. And of course, the funny thing is that I already have significantly better... Hey, by the way. No. I already have significantly better way to get power-ups as it is. Let's go back to the sock area. Yep, indeed. I have known about that. Thank you, Neil Patrick. Yep, that is very much true. That makes no sense at all. Small indicator above the level name. Or worse, like big moons. Thank you, Great Annihilator. That was very useful. No idea when that's going to be opening up, but I'll check around occasionally, see what happens, right? No, but do I need one? Yeah, by the way, the first... What is up with the Aria of Sorrow references here? I don't know what to make of it, really. Anyway, so, there's a lot. Poverty. Try it. What does that mean? Got just shiny save file. What does that mean? Eat a coin. Yeah. These are evidently actual achievements that you can get. Yeah. It does seem to be the case. Master of this blade. Like, I don't... Jump into the well, which I guess was evidently what I was doing at the start of the game. For all your downwell references. Now, that Delirious one is just straight up the achievement you get for beating Delirious in the Binding of Isaac. But anyway. But regardless, and for some reason that hidden achievement, does that mean that I already got it? It's in color. What does that even... Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could try to get some of these. I'm surprised I haven't gotten Chilling Out just yet. Because I did during my testing stuff. Make Mega Man forget. Why is this... I don't... Valentine is the creator of the game, of course. I'm not doing that. Also Audacity. Funny thing is that I'm recording this in a very old version of Audacity as well, even right now. So yeah, like I don't... Like, none of this is gonna happen. I hope y'all enjoyed looking at that because maybe I might get Chill Out just because that's how my computer do. Ah, yes. Forbidden knowledge. Get stars. So, what sort of stuff do I got right now? Forbidden codes and you can also use codes from the base game. Do whatever. Do what you feel like. Escape Orb could be pretty good. Pocket Flock could be an existing thing. Turns you into a coin. Coins can't breathe. Pocket Flock. Appropriate sound effect. And for some reason, Donkey Kong Country. Well, that's how that works. In case you were wondering. Yeah, you just kind of type it in. So there's not like a box or anything to type it into. You just type it in. And at the point in time when I am able to actually figure out when I should type the one code that I got, I suppose I'll do it. Sure I am. Extra silly this time. Books of Forbidden Knowledge. I already found that one, in fact. SMB3 side of town. And yes, by the way, if you play the game at night, you get, one, great Baba Is You music. But also, yeah, there's different NPCs. Let's keep track of that. Because that is the current time. I'm unemployed, you see. For now. Cool. Anyway, yeah, this just leads back in here, etc. and so on. It's all interconnected. It's a big hub. You know how hubs work in video games, don't you? I do. Hey. That's me, Mario / Toad. I don't know what this means. Got Larry's dragon coin, though. So, yep. Now, wait a second. I can see something reflected in the... This... Oh, no, I thought I could see something reflected in the, water that is not above it. But I think that's just, you know, like this tile set that's kind of in the water right now. Yeah, okay, so it just gives like a tiny tile set over there. Otherwise, just a relaxing, Zen garden, you know. Don't even get a description there. Okay. Incredibly difficult and should be avoided at all costs. So boy, I'm really looking forward to those ones when the time comes, right? So bad at Mario. And I didn't, Stefan. And I will come back here at night. Do that for part 2, right? It's me, Mario, or Toad. Cool. Certainly wouldn't, Jumping Sullivan. Certainly would not. Fun area. And there's Knuckles. Here he comes. All right, then. This looks like a puzzle. But I don't know what that would even mean. If we're going to start going full on Fez here, right? Apparently, I don't know who that is or what their whole deal is, aside from getting mad that I might have thrown an egg at them in one of the previous entries. But this is the first one I'm playing, so you know, like, what am I gonna do about that? Interesting, but meaningless. And the old apartment simple, of course. Can't really go into any one of these doors, I think, unless they have, you know, door above it. Yep, not that, Zero. Like, what were you thinking? Really? No, Mario can use a blade. I'm not going to turn down a blade. It'll be useful for, like, a Mario RPG type of thing, right? Powerful mole. Now, I have no idea where that could possibly be or what I do with that or anything like that. Virtuous Stefan. Related to the other Stefan? Good taste in high-res pixel art stuff. And Knuckles. Here he comes. That bed is far too small for him. I don't know how you'd be able to, you know. That'll be something to do later. No, also. Alright, the Ham Bros. Of course, do need to talk to them. It's true. This guy is very hilarious. Also true. Guy's very clumsy. Okay, so I'll need to check this place out then at night, when it's actually night. Because right now, day. But as it is, just like I could also just go and get a bunch of previews of the next section as well, if I felt like it. Not that I can do pretty much anything in here, but Subgar Cavern coming up.